I'm starting my hike at Iroquois Park on a cold, beautiful Sunday morning. It's cold, but it's not too cold. It's just the way I like it. I hear a woodpecker drumming over there, but I don't see it. I'm hiking up to the Corbly Trail. I made it up to the Corbly Trail. Now I'm leaving the Corbly Trail. I'm going to hike up this hill. I made it up to the top and I'm on my way to the North Overlook. Now I'm at the North Overlook. It's a beautiful, clear day. Zooming in on downtown Louisville and Churchill Downs. You can see the twin spires at Churchill Downs. Now I'm leaving the North Overlook. Now I'm hiking the Red Trail. I'm finishing up the Red Trail. There's Top Hill Road. I'm on my way into Summit Field now. I'm at the Monarch Way Station and Pollinator Garden. Look at all the milkweed coming up. It won't be long and there'll be a lot of butterflies up here. A lot of the wildflowers are blooming. I think this is blue false indigo. I'll be glad when the milkweed starts to bloom. That's when you'll start seeing a lot of butterflies up here. There's an indigo bunny high up in that tree. There's a male northern cardinal high up in that tree. This is the same tree that had the indigo bunny. The indigo bunny flew off. There's a robin in the same tree. There's an eastern towhee high up in that tree, but I don't see it. It's probably up there hiding behind the leaves. There's another male northern cardinal way over there. This one's very far away from me. One last look at the male northern cardinal. So many little birds flying around. There's the rustic pavilion. I'm going to go down there and check out the pond. I'm at the pond that's next to the rustic pavilion. I saw some frogs jump in the water, but I didn't get a picture of them. And it's looking like I'm not going to get any frog pictures this morning. It is a little cold. When it gets a little warmer, you'll see frogs all over the place, especially down in this area. I'm passing the beautiful yellow irises. There's an eastern towhee high up in that tree. The milkweed is popping up all over Summit Field. I'm finishing up in Summit Field. And the rattlesnake master is popping up all over Summit Field. I'm leaving Summit Field. Hear a woodpecker, but I know I'll never see it with the leaves on the trees. A little cool this morning, but I love it like this. To me, this is perfect conditions for hiking. The sun is out. I'm hiking down a pretty steep hill, so this old man has to be very careful. I have my trekking poles. I wouldn't hike down hills like this without them. There's a tree burl. There's another tree burl. This hill isn't so steep, it's a little easier hiking. Looking down the hill and I see a deer. Beautiful doe. Now where'd she go? She got away from me. She looked pregnant. She'll probably have her baby in this area, or babies. I think she walked down this hill, but I don't know what direction she went. And if she is pregnant, she probably doesn't want me to know which direction she went. This is a remote area of the park. And that doe's probably wondering, what's that old man doing here? I found another deer. Another doe. She's walking down that hill, but she's not in a hurry. She's looking down the hill. There might be some more down there. She just jumped over that log, and I don't know what she's looking at. She sees something down there. And that's where she's going. She's still looking down there. I'm looking down the hill and I don't see anything. Now she's with another one. There's one of them. The other one's walking off. That's both of them down there. This younger doe is staying pretty close to me. There they go. I think that's the mama up there. Hello, pretty girl. There's mama down the hill a little bit. That one just crossed the gully. I guess the other one did too. It did. I see it over there. I wish I could cross the gullies as fast as they do. They're way over there somewhere. There they are, way over there. Up on the hill. I'm crossing this gully, but by the time I get up that hill, those deer will probably be long gone. Now I'm in the gully, and I'm going to start hiking up this hill. I think they took off over there. This is where I last saw them, but it took me a long time to get here. I'm coming from way down there. I'm looking up the hill and I see one of them. She's not running off yet. I don't know what she's looking at. Now she's looking down at me. I'm looking over to my left and I see three more. They know I'm here. They don't seem too concerned. I'm looking up the hill and I see two more. There's two. And here comes two more. And there's another one. And there's another one. I'm not sure how many deer are in this area. I think they're all making their way up the hill. There's another one. They're all over the place. I hear a woodpecker. Probably up in that tree, but the leaves are in the way. I'm looking up the hill and I see 2 deer up there. There's a small herd of those in this area, but like I said earlier, I'm not sure how many there are. They're spread out. I just hiked up that hill hoping they'd stay up here, but I don't see them. I didn't see them run off, but they sure disappeared. Oh well, I got some pretty good pictures and video. Now I'm going to hike down to my car. Well, I see 3 of them. Guess they took off in this direction. This one definitely looks pregnant. And the other ones are walking off over there. There's another one. They're on their way up that hill. I'm not going to follow them up that hill. This one's still down the hill a little bit. I'm going to take off in that direction. I'm not sure how many's still down here. There goes another one up the hill. Now this one's on its way up the hill. That's the most deer I've seen in quite a while. I'm watching them slowly walk up the hill. That doe is definitely pregnant. Well, I got enough pictures and video of them. More than enough. I'm going to start hiking down to my car. I'd like to start seeing some of the older bucks. They should have a pretty good start on their antlers by now. I found a mayapple bloom. I made it down to Rundle Road and I'm pretty close to my car. It is time for this old man to go home. I stopped by the pond that's next to the disc golf course on my way home. I found some mallow ducks. They're not in the pond. They're right next to the pond. There they are. They're finding something down there to eat. I'm going to take off. There's some Canada geese in the pond. They're on the other side of the pond. They're getting out in the open now. They're on the way over here now. I'm going to head back to my car. Found the Canada geese in the pond. And I found the mallard ducks over there. Now I'm on my way to my car.